Okay, so the L-39 was pretty fun. Now we're gonna take a step back in time and go fly the MiG-15. This is, very early fighter jet, early swept wing aircraft. All starts at the tips, things like that. Really got to be careful not to get too slow in this thing.
This is not an airplane that you're going to keep your head in the cockpit. You got to be exactly on your game, right? This is very little tolerance for making a mistake here.
Some interesting handling characteristics. Swept wing, no stall horn, but it looks awesome, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Calling 210 at 9.
Right here?
Yeah, go ahead.
I've had a couple reports now around your position at 37 of some occasional speed spearman like top.
What do you think?
I like it.
Not as happy as the L-39.
Okay. All right, let me go put some nitrogen in here.
Well, the L-39 is pretty straightforward to get in and go fly. The MiG is not. It basically requires the whole military line crew it would have come with in the 40s and 50s. You need a ladder to get in, it needs to be serviced with nitrogen for the brakes before every flight. The cabin seals also use the same nitrogen, so you have to be especially careful not to damage those and lose the nitrogen you need for the brakes.
The emergency system is used to transfer nitrogen into the normal system in the event we had a problem with the normal system.
There are 5 different fuel tanks that open and close with tools. It's a lot of work to get ready to fly it, and it's a lot of work to fly it too.
That's about it.
That's about it?
Yeah.
What's it showing now?
It's about, no, it's just past one, it's 1:15.
Okay, let me get up there and close that down.
And it was the first Soviet airplane with an ejection seat. It's basically a 70-year-old gunpowder charge under the seat pan that will shoot you out the top at 25 Gs. And if you're still awake after that and your neck is intact, you have to get out of the seat and pull the parachute. Not exactly your preferred way out of the airplane.
In ejection, you would have to put your feet in these stirrups.
Oh, up here.
Up there.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay? You have to keep your elbows in, okay?
Push that forward.
Push that forward. Just bring it forward like that, okay? That will eject the canopy, right? Then you put your elbows in and you pull the trigger that's on the right side, right? And out goes the seat, okay? Right? The seat is supposed to open automatically in 5 seconds or something like that, right? 5 seconds, right?
This thing here?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to kick the seat off when you're done, right? Get rid of the seat, right?
Yeah.
So then you're sitting here in the parachute at that point, assuming you're still conscious, right? And you can pull the handle. When you're ready, go ahead and hit those 2 buttons until you see the RPM move. That's it. Release. No, she won't start like that. We're going to have to put the GPU on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can feel it in here. I don't think you're supposed to be able to feel it. That's just when you're getting like a compressor stall.
All right. When you're ready, go ahead and hit those 2 buttons again. That's it. Release. There you go.
Right.
Okay, engine's running, right?
Okay.
What else you got on the checklist now?
Okay. Cool engine to 3,500 RPM and back to idle.
Wait for it to stop. Go ahead and push the throttle forward slightly. We're going up to 3,500 RPM. Hold it right there. It'll come up all by itself.
Okay. Yep.
Aileron boost pressure, right, is right here. That's where it should be.
Okay.
Hydraulic pressures are both up now. You see the hydraulics? I should say both. This one is also up, okay?
Yeah.
Now, flaps. Push in, right? That's flaps up. That's flaps stop, right?
Okay.
Neutral, right?
Gotcha.
Push it in and go down 1 notch. That's full flap.
Gotcha.
You see them come up, right?
Yeah.
Now bring them all the ways up. Push it in and bring it all the ways up. Flaps have just gone up. I see the pins gone, right?
Gotcha.
Now go down to 1 notch. Push it in. That's neutral, and put this 1 notch. That's full flaps.
There we go. Okay.
Okay. Wait a minute.
You want to go back up?
That's 1 notch right there.
Gotcha.
Okay. We got 1 notch of flaps. Okay. What else we got? Aileron boost pressure's good, right? Flaps we've done, right? You can cycle your speed brake. Just push on that if you want, right?
It's in the back.
Yep.
Right.
And release. There it is. See how the speed brake light went out?
Yep.
Okay.
I saw that.
Okay. For the rear pump. That's on, that's on, that's on. Okay?
Okay.
All good. The guard is out. I'm putting on the landing gear to make it hot right now. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to close your canopy, and I'm going to watch you lock it. Okay?
Okay.
Lock it. Now, I haven't made your seat hot yet. You want me to make your seat hot or not?
I mean, what do you think? Up to you. In order for it to go off accidentally or something, I would have to pull the pin down here by the handle and go through that, all of that, right?
That's correct.
So we might as well pull that pin just in case we would end up in a situation where we absolutely had to use it.
Okay?
Do you think that makes sense?
Yep.
Okay.
Your pin is out.
Okay. Is your pin out?
It is. It will be in a minute
Okay.
if you're pulling yours.
Okay.
So cool to get to fly, like, you know, basically just a piece of history. You know, you strap into like the MiG, for example, and you just feel like you know what flying, you know, a top performing jet, you know, from the late 1940s is like. You know, it's like you think about like Chuck Yeager breaking the sound barrier, things like that. Like that sort of environment, like this is what people were flying back then. And I mean, it's just so damn cool.
And Santa Fe Tower ground, MiG 150 Mike Golf, the taxi will be westbound.
Hey, 10 Mike Golf, Santa Fe ground runway 20, Texas Alpha.
All right, I'm going to take us out of the parking spot and I'm going to give it to you, okay? And I'm going to get off the brakes. Now you have the airplane. You're following us all the ways around to the right, so to speak, okay?
Yeah, I have the airplane.
Okay.
And basically we're trying to limit the usage of the brake during taxi so that we save our nitrogen.
There you go. Every time you release the brake, you're releasing nitrogen. Doesn't matter whether you hear the puff or not, but every time you do it, you're losing nitrogen. And Santa Fe Tower, MiG 150 Mike Golf will be ready.
MiG 150 Mike Golf, Santa Fe ground, Santa Fe Tower rather, runway 20, cleared takeoff, winds 220 at 7, that traffic off the departure end is headed to Double Eagle.
Sounds good, we'll be watching for it.
A1 X-ray, if you just make a slight right turn, then I'll let that MiG go and just keep him straight out until he's past you.
All right, take us on to the runway.
Okay.
MiG 0 Mike Golf, apparently he's not listening to me anymore, he's about a mile off the departure end, 6,700 feet.
Okay, we're going to do a run-up and then we'll see where he is. Taxiing is pretty good, huh?
Yeah, get the hang of it.
All right. Get it nice and straight and bring it to a stop with your feet in the middle. Good. Hold it right there. Okay, hold those brakes pretty good now. We're going to do a little run-up here. Give me 7,000 RPM.
Experimental 81 X-ray, Santa Fe Tower.
Good.
Is that too much?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Now you have a switch in the front on the left, those 4 switches on the left side.
Yep.
Right? One of them is red. It's labeled isolation valve.
Yep.
Turn it on.
Okay, that's on. And we got a light.
Okay, now turn it back off.
Okay.
Good. Give yourself 9,000 RPM. Good. All right.
MiG 0 Mike Golf, that traffic's just, cleared the departure course about 2 miles out there, 6 to 800. You might want to just stay straight out until you climb above them.
We'll do that, thank you. Okay, stick halfway up.
Okay.
Release your brakes, start taxiing.
Add power?
That's right. Now nice and easy, full power. Stick halfway up. Very nice. All engine gauges are good. What's your EGT showing? Can you see it?
Yeah, 600.
That's perfect. You got rudders?
Yep. Do we want to rotate?
Don't rotate, yep, right now. Just a touch up. Right there, no higher.
Okay.
Hold that. Look at that, huh?
Yeah.
Reach for the gear, push in on the handle, and bring it up.
Okay.
Whoa, easy, buddy. 3 up.
Yep.
Now gently return the handle to neutral.
Yep. Is it right
Okay?
there?
Good. Now reach for the flaps and push them in and bring them all the ways up.
Okay.
Go ahead. Good. Now return the flaps to neutral.
Okay.
All yours.
Okay.
You're flying the MiG. Keep us below 250.
Yep.
Now we'll give you a good rate of climb. Very nice.
If the elevator trim is neutral, is that when that light comes on, that neutral trim light?
Maybe.
60 Mike
Yeah.
Golf, you're above
Yeah,
that
it's on. I
track.
was just
No,
curious.
it's just about a beam to your right at 6,900 feet.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. And you can start a right turn back towards the lake. We're above 10,000 feet. Good.
Then what do you want for a climb speed here?
Yeah, 230, 240, 250. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
There you go. Level us off at 14.5. All right. Now you can increase your cabin pressure on the right side by turning it further clockwise just a little bit. Go ahead.
Okay.
Southwest 111 Albuquerque Center.
It looks like it actually moved itself a little clockwise.
All right. Give it a little more.
Okay. Like,
There you go.
okay. Keep going like all the way right or just...
Yeah, that's good where you got it right
Okay.
there. That's perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and start a left turn, see how it feels. Very nice. Now you're doing a good job of holding your altitude.
Climbed a little bit.
All right, going back to 14.5.
You want me to just keep the climb coming? To bleed off the speed?
Open your speed brake. Level us off right here for just a minute so we don't go through 18. There you go. Very good. Bring the throttle back a little more to 8,000. Okay, hold 150 knots, right?
I want you to see and be cognizant of the lack of aileron that you have at slow speeds. So we'll slow the airplane down, and then I'm going to do a demo showing you how little aileron you have, and I'll give you a chance to do it, right?
So don't pull the nose any higher, just hold 150 knots, okay?
Okay.
Now I'm on the controls with you, okay?
Okay. Yep.
What do you think?
Yeah. Doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do much, right?
Yeah, that'll work.
Go ahead, you try it. Don't pull the nose up though. See how sloppy that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of adverse yaw with it.
Okay. Hold what you got and start a nice turn at 150 knots back to a heading of east. Our drop tanks are 3/4 empty,
Okay.
meaning we probably got 25 gallons apiece in them.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and do a nice gentle stall. Very gentle with the throttle now, and now bring the nose up and slow us up to 130 knots. Yeah, that's a good angle right there. Perfect. It'll keep slowing up just like that. When it starts to stall, you'll just gently lower your nose and push the throttle forward.
Okay.
There it goes. Very nice. That was pretty gentle, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Full power or...
Yeah, you can give it full power. All right. Pull the throttle back again. Yeah, right to 8,000 this time. Or better yet, let's go 8,500. How's that? Okay?
Okay.
And now I want you to reach for the gear and put the gear down.
Okay. Gear's coming down. Gear's down.
We got 3 down.
Yep.
Okay, we got hydraulic recovery going on. Put the gear in neutral. Tell me when you've done that.
It's in neutral.
Okay. Reach for the flap handle and give yourself 1 notch of flap.
1 notch of flap.
Good. Give yourself full flap.
Full flap.
And bring the flaps back to neutral. There you go. Okay?
Yep.
Good. So here you are at your final approach speed now. 130 knots and about 85% power, right?
Yep.
This is where you're going to be. Now let's make believe that we're going to go do a flare, right?
Okay.
So pull the throttle back a little bit more to 7,500. Go ahead. Good. And bring the nose up just a touch more. There's the left wing. Forward and power. Very good. That's exactly what you want to do, okay? All right. Now we're doing a go-around, okay?
Yep.
So I want you to reach for the gear and pull the gear up.
Gear's coming up. Do you want more speed for the climb or about here?
This is fine.
Okay. You're back to neutral.
Uh-oh. Okay,
Oh.
did you go back to neutral? That's
Yeah,
fine.
I did.
Okay, hold on.
I missed the third one. You want me to go back up?
That's okay, I'll get it.
Okay.
Now, I want you to reach for the flap, get 160 knots, lower your nose a little bit for 160.
Okay.
American 1380, Albuquerque Center.
Okay. Now reach for the flaps and pull the flaps up.
Okay, flaps coming up.
There you go. And flaps to neutral.
Flaps to neutral.
There you go. Very nice. And climb us up to 16.5. Or 7. Let's go to 17. Okay?
Okay.
And make a right-hand turn to a heading of west. Okay?
Is there a way to turn the temperature down?
No.
Okay. Is it going to get much hotter?
What's that?
I mean, is it going to get a lot warmer, or?
I don't know. Just
Okay.
leave it where it is for now.
Okay.
We'll turn it down in just a minute. Okay, you can stop the turn here. Gonna reset your meter. There we go. Now we're back. Okay. So now I want you to put your nose down, and I want you to pick up 400 knots. Just put the nose down. We're going for 400 knots.
You wanted the power at 10.5.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Push it on down. We're going to 11,500 feet. 400 knots.
400 knots?
Yeah. Very nice. Now trim it for 400.
Albuquerque Center 124.32.
And I'm going to give you full throttle now.
124.32, southwest 24.
And start a turn. See what it feels like. What do you think?
I like it.
Aren't many airplanes that will indicate 400 down here.
Yeah.
Don't climb. Lower your nose a little. There you go. Coming all the ways around now to a heading of east, okay?
Okay.
All right. You can pull the throttle back to 9,500.
8788, Albuquerque.
You see how it holds its airspeed?
Yeah.
Even though you've pulled it back now, right? All right. You can reduce the heat now. Go ahead. Turn it back towards
Yeah, it's going.
12 o'clock or so.
It's really hot.
What's wrong?
Really hot.
Can you move it?
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That better?
Yeah.
Okay. Straight ahead.
So basically, as you increase the pressurization, the temperature goes up?
You bet.
Yeah.
Did you want to roll the airplane?
Yeah, can we do a roll?
You can.
Okay.
Pull the nose up.
Okay, how high?
Oh, but give yourself 15 degrees. 10 degrees, that's fine.
Right here?
Yeah, go ahead.
I've had a couple reports now around your position at 37 of some occasional airmen like stop.
What do you think?
I like it. Not as snappy as the L39.
No.
Did I have a little bit more room there? I was kind of running into my leg. I wasn't sure how close to full deflection that was.
That was pretty close to full deflection.
Okay.
You bet.
It flies nicely though.
Yep.
Very responsive.
We're going to go shoot a couple of lanes.
Okay.
Albuquerque Center, make 150 Mike Golf, returning to Santa Fe.
And I was flying, I was 150 Mike Golf.
Yes, sir. Head to Santa Fe. Thank you.
150 Mike Golf, no problem. Contact Santa Fe Tower 119.5. Have a good one.
Thank you, my friend. Okay. 119.5.
You're up on 95.
Wind 2308.
Now, look between your legs. There's a light there that says drop tank, right? Is that green light on?
The rear tank or?
Yep. No, not the rear tank. But between your legs at the bottom of the stick.
Oh, tank drop?
Yep.
No, there's no light there.
Okay. We have about, according to my watch, we have 2 or 3 minutes worth.
Get that.
Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to do a fuel check back here. Do you have the rear tank on the left side?
To the rear fuel pump?
Yes.
Yes.
It's on?
Yes. It's on.
Okay.
All the way forward.
Okay. Santa Fe Tower, make 150 Mike Golf with the Cochise Lake, inbound for Sapana.
Hey, 150 Mike Golf, Santa Fe Tower, welcome back, report 5 west, right traffic, runway 20, wind 23010, altimeter is 3015.
Thank you, sir, for your right downwind. Okay, you can start a descent to 8,000 feet, pull the throttle back to about 7,000. Or just pull the throttle way back, go ahead. 7,000, start a descent to 8,000 feet. Hard to get this thing below 250, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can go ahead and open your speed brake. Yeah, now you can shove your nose down a little bit. We're going down to keep that speed brake open. You want to go to 8,000 feet without exceeding 250 knots.
Nick Zero Mike Golf, traffic 12 o'clock, about 8 miles northwestbound, altitude indicates 9,700, type and intentions.
Hold your altitude. Okay, we're holding our altitude now at 10 spots.
He said he's 12 o'clock? How far?
That's what he said.
I don't see
Turn us
anybody.
to the right, 20 degrees. I got him here. He's 900 below you. Let's climb.
You see him? Or you got him
I
at
got
80
him.
speed?
Climb. Climb.
Okay.
Climb. Turn right. Climb.
And MiG 0 Mike Golf, traffic 10 o'clock, 2 miles northwestbound, still at 95.
How high you want me to climb?
You can level us off 11.5.
I got it.
You got him?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we've got our traffic and we'll come back into the traffic center. Hold that power setting right there. We're coming down pretty good now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know what his intentions were.
Right.
There you go. We got 2,000 feet to lose.
Wind 230 at 7.
Widen out to the left a little bit more. And make sure my Golf is right down. Give yourself 85% power.
No, beach jet's rolling out.
And Tower, where's that beach jet?
He's on the runway, rolling out.
Good, thank you, sir. Okay.
Wait until you get 3 green, and then go back to neutral.
Yeah.
Right? All we're doing is we're unloading the hydraulic pump. Right? Now, when you go back to neutral, you could miss neutral
Yeah.
and wind up pulling a gear up.
You want to know that happens now, not on final.
You want to go to neutral, make sure you still got 3 green, right? And now you worry about your flaps.
Okay, why don't you reach for the gear and put the gear down?
And
Hey,
Alpha
gear's
with
coming
you,
down.
823, that's no problem.
Cross both runways on Delta.
Cross both runways on Delta, thanks for that.
Good, gear back to neutral.
Gear to neutral.
1 notch of flap.
1 notch left.
Good, you can make your right hand turn. We're way the hell out here, you bet. Yeah, we're keeping about 160 knots now. We're going to go to full flaps in just a sec, okay?
Okay.
I had a student once who was a really well-seasoned Air Force guy, but not so much in the MiG-15. And we were turning base, right? And he slowed the airplane down. Instead of doing 160, he got us down to about 130 something, right? I'm sitting there, right? And I see this thing coming on, right? And he got it like this, and he goes to roll out, and the airplane just sits there like that, right? And I sat back, I had my hand here, the hand here, and he said, "What's going on? I can't get to roll out." I said, "Lower your nose a little bit." As soon as he pushed forward on the stick, she rolled right on out, right? That was all it took, right?
Okay.
But when you want to be real careful, and that's a limiting factor to flying this airplane.
Very good.
And you would basically hold this altitude out here because we're
Yeah,
a ways
just roll.
out.
You can go full flaps now. Go ahead.
Full flap.
Yeah. And back to neutral for the flaps. Very nice. You got the runway inside out there?
Yep.
Good.
Do you want about 160?
Yeah, 160 is just fine.
Yeah.
We're going to slow us to 130 here in just a minute. Okay? You can start bringing the throttle back to 8,000. We've got full flaps. We got gear down. We got good nitrogen, right? Open your speed brake momentarily. Go ahead. Open it up. There you go. And slow us to 130.
Wind 240 at 10.
How you doing? Okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Whatever power you need for the glide path. Hold 130. That's a lot of power.
Yeah.
Have you stopping your descent there?
Yep. Now we're
Star 3187, ground clear to the DFW airport via the 42 departure.
Nice.
Anton Chico
Keep coming.
transition as
That's
filed.
great.
Maintain 1010,000.
That's great.
Expect level 370 and
You're doing
10
good.
minutes. Departures Albuquerque Center
Doing
132.8.
All right.
2607.
Throttle back. Hold her up. Throttle back. There you go. All the way back. Better touch that. No higher nose than that. No higher nose than that. There you go. Power up. Halfway. Full power.
good.
Good.
More forward stick.
You're good. Now, off you come gently. Hold that. Perfect. Perfect. Hold that. Perfect. You're up. Keep her climbing. There you go. Good. Go into gear neutral.
I don't have the third light yet.
That's all right. Go gear neutral. Very nice. Go flap up. Good. And flap neutral. You can start your right turn onto the downwind. Give yourself 30 degrees of bank so we don't get too far away. And pull your throttle back to about 10,000. Just keep turning. A little bit more bank here. So we're going fast. We're going 230 here. Pull it back. 10,000, 10,000. There you go.
Yep.
There you
Okay.
go. Just keep coming around. I'm checking my fuel. My fuel is showing 700. That's good. Are you showing 700 on your fuel gauge?
Affirmative.
Good. That was a nice touchdown.
20, clear the option, wind 230 at 7.
You don't ever want to get your nose that high, though. Okay?
Okay.
Right?
But not
Never,
that high.
never. Okay?
Okay.
Now, when you were on final, you shut off your speed brake, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I want you to do. Okay? All right. We got good speed now. You can go ahead with the gear down.
Hey, just coming down. Gear neutral?
Gear neutral.
Gear neutral.
One notch of flap. Very nice. Full flap. Good. No doubt about that coming in, huh?
Yeah.
Flaps neutral.
Oops, nope.
You missed it.
Yep.
There you go.
Back down.
All right. Now back to neutral. 8,500 RPM. Give yourself a little RPM. There you go. 160 knot descent. Now 8,500 RPM.
Okay, I just felt like we were a little...
A little low?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all right. Bring it back a little bit. There you go. You're fine.
So like in that flare, you said the nose was too high. Is it like a little too high or a lot too high?
It was quite a bit too high.
Okay.
Right? You don't want to stall this thing before you touch the ground.
Right.
All right. Start your turn a little early. Pull the throttle back to 8,000. Start sneaking that nose up. Open your speed brake. Lowest to 130. Good. If you touch down the first 1,500 feet, will probably be a full stop, okay?
Okay.
Now there's power lines in front of you at 6,500 feet.
Yeah, that's why I wanted a little more power there.
That's good. That's a good man. All right. Once you get past there, pull that throttle back, 8,500, right? 130 knots. Good. Get us down. You bet. 8,000 RPM is great. Hold what you... Very nice. There's 130. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Perfect. All right. Throttle back to idle. All the way back. Good. Hold her up. Right there. Good. Hold her up. Very nice. Let her down. Good. Nose up a little bit. Hold that. Good. Nose forward. Forward. I've got the brakes here initially.
Okay.
Okay.
Big Zero, Mike Golf, that's DN, Delta across 2833, straight into the ramp. Stay with me, please. Have a great day.
Okay, all the ways up the hill. It's all yours.
Okay.
Whoop. You hear that compressor
Yep.
fall? There you go. Hold it back. That's right. I'll go forward with it again, slowly. Yeah, it gets to be a handful as you get slow. Give it a little more.
Yep.
Hold it right there. Let this RPM catch up.
Okay.
Yep, there it goes. It's going to catch up. Now you can hit some more.
I think that's probably about all I need for now.
Okay, so one, I think we definitely need a couple MiGs. Two, that was just awesome to fly. I mean, this thing's an incredible piece of history. You know, basically one of the first real fighter jets used extensively in the Korean War, outpaced everything else at its time, and you know, designed in the 1940s. And it's, you know, a jet that goes, you know, Mach 0.92. So yeah, it was pretty incredible. It's really interesting just being crammed in that cockpit. Also something like the first Russian aircraft with ejection seats. So the ejection seats are pretty questionable. You don't want to use them. It's a very last resort. Yeah, really cramped cockpit, a lot of very manual controls. Just really interesting. You know, you're directly interfacing with this massive jet engine, which is, you know, also just a very early jet engine. Really cool performance, just really cool airplane, and really fun to fly.
Well, we got a taste of both the L39 and the MiG-15. I really liked the MiG, Matt really liked the L39, and I think there's going to be a lot more where this came from.